Alright, so I certainly didn't intend the first video back to be a collection update, but a lot happened while I was gone, and I just need to talk to you guys about it. So if you didn't watch the last one, we actually went to Florida over Christmas to spend time with April's family. They're down in the Tampa area, so we went and spent a week with them for the holidays. Well, that doesn't stop me from going and looking for games and occasionally finding a deal. So I went to a few stores while we were down there, and while I didn't film anything, I managed to come back with a lot of things. Some of this came from stores, but most of it actually was a gift from April's dad. He cleaned out all of his PS3 stuff, gathered it all together, put it in a box, and gave it to me as soon as we got down there. And I am incredibly thankful for that. That's all here, and we're going to go through all that right now. There is a lot here, so we are going to just rapid fire it. This isn't the only things that I've added to my collection over this few weeks. I have a few extra things from Christmas gifts and just a few things I've picked up that I want to show you guys as well, but I want to start with the PS3 games here because there's just a bunch of them. Because you see this stack here? Yeah, there's 3 of those here, so let's just get into it. So let's get started. The first game on the stack, Portal 2, Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga, Lego Indiana Jones The Original Adventure, SOCOM 4, The Last of Us, Killzone 3, Battlefield 4, GoldenEye 007 Reloaded, a not-for-resale copy of MotorStorm, Call of Duty Ghosts, EA Sports Masters, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 12, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 09, High Velocity Bowling, the 2013 Tomb Raider game, Resistance 3, Assassin's Creed 2, and Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's the first stack. Let's show the second one. Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed 3, Rainbow Six Vegas 2, Grand Theft Auto 5, Far Cry 3, Max Payne 3, Dead Space 2, the original Dead Space, Hot Shots Golf Out of Bounds, Resistance Fall of Man, a sealed greatest hits copy of GTA 4. Separate that one out, I want to put that one in the case. Metal Gear Solid 4, Killzone 2, Hitman Absolution, Crysis 2, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty Black Ops, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and that is the second stack. And now the third stack. Sports Champions, Crysis 3, Rainbow Six Vegas, Bioshock 2, Resi 6, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, the original Bioshock with the nice slipcover, Resistance 2, Call of Duty World at War, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Uncharted Drake's Fortune, Battlefield Bad Company 2, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 2, Splinter Cell Blacklist, and the Angry Birds trilogy. So many games in this box, and most of them he also had the strategy guides for. So I have a box of strategy guides in the other room that I have to find something to do with. Like I said, I only had a handful of duplicates already, so most of these are going to be joining my collection. And the ones that I did have duplicates of, I got all of mine secondhand, so his are in much better condition, so I'm going to be keeping those as well over the ones that I already had. But not just games, not just strategy guides, but there was a few more things in the box. It wasn't all in this box, it was actually in 2 boxes. Inside the box was also some composite cables for PS3, an additional controller. There also were 2 PlayStation Move controllers, as well as one of the motion controllers. There was a Sony branded charger for the Move controllers, as well as the camera for the Move. So there's a full PlayStation Move setup in here. I've never actually gotten to play with PlayStation Move before, so that's going to be a very good time to actually get to do for the first time. Oh, there was a game I missed, a disc-only copy of the Prince of Persia trilogy. And lastly in the box was something that I know has a surprising amount of value to it, and that was the USB memory card reader for the PS3. Now, I know this has some value to it, and I don't really understand why, so can somebody in the comments let me know what makes this so expensive? Are you like able to use this to access the memory card on a PC or something so you can manipulate saves? Because that would make a lot of sense why this would be so expensive nowadays. Outside of that, I don't really understand why this is expensive, other than just maybe it didn't sell well, so these are hard to come by. Let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to learn more about something like this. And also, in this entire stack of PS3 games, I have very little experience with the games that are here. Is there any hidden gems in there that I should definitely look into playing. Like, I know Dead Space is good. I know Uncharted is good. I know people have a lot of good memories of like the Call of Duty Modern Warfare trilogy, but what's something in here that I desperately should play? Post that down in the comments too. I'd love to know. Let me get this cleared off my desk. But that's not all that I got to add to the collection over these past 2 weeks. The weekend before we went on vacation, we actually went up to Charlotte to go to a concert, and we stopped by a couple of stores while we were there, and I almost didn't pick anything up, but at the last store we went to, I found Tales of Fantasia on the Game Boy Advance. This is a Tales game that's eluded me for a little while, and one I've been kind of looking for a fair price, and I finally found it for what I consider fair. And then while we were in Florida, I picked up a few N64 games at the stores that were down there that I like to go to. I picked up NHL Breakaway 99, and I picked up Olympic Hockey 98. These two were the last two sub $20 games that I have to collect for my collection. That's frustrating because I have 17 more games to go. All of them are now 30 plus, with most of them being like 80 plus, and ugh. That's going to just suck to get the last few that I need to get. And then as Christmas gifts for this year, I've already discussed the I'm Thor that April got me for Christmas. But as gifts, I also got from her family the Dragon Quest HD 2D trilogy. And I was also given a copy of Days Gone on the PS4. April's dad just praised Days Gone to me. He loved it to death, and I showed interest in wanting to get it, and so he picked up a copy for me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you all for the lovely Christmas gifts. Oh, not a game, but also as a gift, I was given the Lego Sega Genesis controller. Not exactly collection relative, but collection adjacent, and I felt it was worthy of talking about. As an aside, I also picked up the Tomb Raider 1, 2, and 3 remaster on the Switch. Then the last thing I picked up was actually just this 2 or 3 days ago. We went back to Charlotte to go see the Stranger Things finale in the movie theater, because that's the nearest theater that was showing it. That was the nearest theater to us that was showing it. While up there, I found something, one that have wanted to add to my collection for a very long time, and something that I never expected to find really anywhere outside of a specialty shop. And that is a complete, let me make sure I say this right, Doco Demo Isio with the Pocket Station. And when I say complete, I do mean complete. This guy is all here. You have the Pocket Station itself, as well as its little wrist strap and the branded packaging that it all came in. You have the little plush baggy thing of the character. I can't remember his name right now. The instruction pamphlet for the Pocket Station, as well as the game. And the game not only still has its little spine cover, but inside it also still has its unfilled out registration card and the sticker sheet that was in it as well. This was just an absolutely ridiculous find to come across in North Carolina, of all places. Super stoked to have it in my collection, as well as everything else that I've covered today. But I think that's been it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here in the new year, and look forward to a bunch of new content coming this year. I'm looking forward to bringing you a bunch of new content this year, and we're going to just continue on this adventure together. So I want to thank you guys so much for being here. If you liked the video, make sure to hit that like button. And if you like what I do here, then hit subscribe, because that does help me out a lot. Once again, I want to thank you guys for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, y'all.